This is your sports TV station in Lorain, WLCS TV 20.
Welcome back to Longfellow Middle School, where right now we'll have 8th grade volleyball. A matchup between your Longfellow Longhorns and your General Johnnie Wilson Eagles. A little crosstown matchup. I'm Terry Trout here along with Bob Schlembaker manning the camera for WLCS TV 20, Lorain City Schools Television. Joe Bach is out at covering another event at Clearview for football. So we'll start it up here with Longfellow having to serve, and they'll be on the right side for set one of your picture. And they'll serve it into the left side where General Johnnie Wilson is set up. So serving first is Layla Carrion. She'll put the ball in play. And we're underway. And that's to return right away. It's going to be deep. Nice talk, somebody called her off. So point for Longfellow. And it's 1-0 Longfellow. So Carrion will serve it in again. We've got a pretty nice crowd here for this city middle school matchup. It's 8th graders. A nice job sending it right back over. It was Carrion on the second ball. Johnnie Wilson hits into the ceiling. So the point will go to the Longhorns. So it'll be 2-0. Carrion to serve again. And we'll get you the names, the starters as we go along here. That was Clone to Carrion and send it back up for Longfellow hit, and ball goes out of bounds after the hit by Cologne. So it's 3-0 Longfellow. So Longfellow serves it up. Johnnie Wilson receives. Tries to send it back over, and the second ball was number 11, Della Howard. Set it out. And the point went to Longfellow, so it's 4-0 Longfellow, which causes Coach Brianna Joyner to call a timeout for Johnnie Wilson. So before the match started, I had asked the teams to write a little something about themselves. A little something interesting that they might want the city of Lorain here to know. And they were kind enough to do that, so I'll go ahead and I'll start with Layla Carrion, who's been serving. She says she's a straight A honors student and plays JO volleyball. And she wishes Mrs. Wilt would call me maybe. That was edited by Mrs. Wilt, which is the Longfellow Longhorn, 8th grade Longhorns are coached by Coach Amanda Wilt, and the Johnnie Wilson Eagles, 8th grade Eagles, coached by Coach Brianna Joyner. So pretty good little volleyball there. Della Howard sends it over. And a little net action. Point goes to Johnnie Wilson. They'll get their first serve. Back to do it was Tatiana Ammons. So returned right away by Longfellow. They get the point, so it's 5-1. And back to serve is Kayla Cologne. Kayla Cologne with a really nice hard overhand serve. Sends it down the right side for the point. That'll be 6-1, Longfellow in the lead. Kayla Cologne serve it up again. Nicely serve again, low to the net. Johnnie Wilson doing a nice job picking it up and playing it over. 3 hits. The attack there and the kill by Evelyn Williams, which stretches the lead 7-1. Kayla Cologne Plays 3 sports, volleyball, softball, and basketball. Her favorite subject is algebra. Her favorite teacher is Mr. Raceler. She plans on going to Ohio State University for college. There was a swing and a miss. Yeah, that serve was out. It seems to me we were missing line judges, so there was a little bit of delay there. They don't have anybody working the lines for this match, which is unusual. So it was 2 serving 7, Johnnie Wilson. And as Catherine Mills had put it into play, got a little volley going here. Clone's gonna set it up for Williams. Knocks it down. Johnnie Wilson picks it up. Ruiz did it over. Ruiz sends it over again. And that's out. So the point goes to Longfellow. It'll be 8-2. Longfellow with the lead. Send it back over in the first ball. Brittany Keene passes it up. They try to set up the outside to Cruz. And it'll go outside the antenna. It'll be out on the left side. So point to Johnnie Wilson. So it's 3-8. Della Howard serves it in. Returned right away by Longfellow. So Longfellow gets it back with the point. It's 9-3. Back serves Evelyn Williams. Evelyn Williams serve goes out. Point to Longfellow. So it'll be 4. I'm sorry, Johnnie Wilson. So 4 serving Johnnie Wilson to Longfellow's 9. That was Ruiz that served it in. Pretty good little volleyball going back and forth. That's going to be a double hit by Zariel Burks. So a point to Longfellow, make it 10-4. Got Brittany Keene back to serve. Brittany Keene with the ace serve. So 11-4. Keene serves in. Johnnie Wilson can't control it. 12-4. Let me tell you about Brittany Keene as she serves this in. Her favorite coach is Mrs. Wilt, the 8th grade coach, and she plans to serve for the Marines after high school. We'll be certainly proud of her when she does that, serve our country. Point to Longfellow. 13-4, Longfellow with the lead. It's in the ceiling, and Johnnie Wilson stands and watches it, and so Ruiz hits it twice. It's a double hit. The second time out for Coach Joyner. Not pleased with the effort there. So 14-4 Longfellow. I'm going to take this opportunity to tell you about a few of Johnnie Wilson's players. So we got Tatiana Ammons. She likes Sour Patch Babies. Leilani Molina loves the Lady Eagles. Della Howard likes Starburst. Clarissa Rodriguez loves her coach, Mrs. Joyner. And Odalis Ruiz loves sports. Adora Rivera loves Tatiana. So Jordan Phillips loves volleyball. It's good. It's good to love volleyball. It's good to have a passion for the sport. Ray Montagues Pina, she is super quiet. And Catherine Mill loves sports. Zariel loves volleyball. And since Jacqueline Santiago loves volleyball and her teammates. And those are your General Johnnie Wilson Eagles, coached by Brianna Joyner. So Brittany Keene serves it in. service error. The point goes to Johnny Wilson. 5-14. 5 serving 14. As Leilani Molina serves it in. And with the overpass, she'll get the point. That was Cologne with the overpass. Pass kill. Sometimes joke about in volleyball. So 15 serving 5. Longfellow with the 10-point lead. Trying to set up her hitter. The nice strong hit is Ashley Metlika. So Cologne passes it up. Williams sets it up. Carry-on hits it. Carry-on setting it for Metlika. Nice volley going on here. A tough set, trying to push it way back to the right side. With a pass that brings her out that far, she might be better off just trying to did it straight up and did it over to play the point on. But the point goes to Johnny Wilson. Burks sends in the serve. And Longfellow unable to get it over. So now 7-15. Johnny Wilson serving here and going left to right. Longfellow on your right. The pass. Carry-on's able to save it. There's 3 hits by Johnny Wilson. Appears to be out with the players. Okay, the point was in. Again, we're missing line judges, so the officials all on her own here. 8 serving 15. As Burke sends it in with a nice strong serve. Gets her the point. So now it's 9-15. Johnny Wilson with a little bit of a run here. 4 straight points. 3 serves by Burks. Here she comes with her 4th serve. Left-hander. She's gonna serve it deep and it goes out. So the ball goes back over to the Longhorns. Longfellow with the serve, and we've got a full rotation, so we're back to carry-on. Carry-on serves it in. And almost a return. Nobody there to help. And Joiner's going to call for a substitution. So coming in will be Jordan Phillips. She'll come in for Della Howard, and carry-on will be back to serve with a 17-9 lead. And Longfellow serves it up. Johnny Wilson, a little miscommunication. We're gonna have another substitution. Gotta be aggressive there. It's tough for the back row when the front row ducks at last minute. They don't know it's coming. The back row needs to call them off. Clarissa Rodriguez will enter the game. Try to pass it up. And passing out of bounds Ruiz. So 19-9 lead for Johnny Wilson. So that carry on back to serve again. So Clarissa, it's a nice effort trying to get it up. It goes wide and out of bounds. Gives Longfellow the point and a 20-9 lead. Carry on to serve. And they get the ball in. Drops in front of Keene for the point for Johnny Wilson. So it's 10 serving 20. Back to serve will be Ammons. And it appeared to go, it got in. So that's a good serve. 11-20. Ammons to serve it in again. Goes deep. Back deep on the return. Out of bounds, point to Longfellow. So 21 serving 11. Longfellow with a commanding lead here. Johnnie Wilson unable to control it. 22-11. Cologne to serve again. Let's see. Cologne a left-hander with a strong serve. That's going to be in for an ace. That moves the score up to 23-11. This is set one of the 8th grade match between Longfellow and General Johnnie Wilson. I'm Terry Trout here on WLCS TV 20. Setting up for the 3 hits. Williams with the hit, and it'll turn into a kill. So we're at a set point here. I want to remind you, as we wait for the serve from Cologne, that you can follow Lorain City Schools Television on Facebook, Lorain Schools TV 20. You can see schedules, pictures, links to YouTube. See all our programming on YouTube. And that's the set point for Longfellow. So that will complete set number 1. Longfellow will take it 25-11. We'll be back after this for set number 2.
Is that thing getting closer? Look how high that thing's going. Look out there, look at the debris.
Give me the camera.
No, just drive, I've got it.
Zoom in, zoom in.
I can't believe this is happening.
Oh, what's the size of that thing?
It's everywhere.
Are you getting this?
Yeah, I've got it. What was that?
It's the National Guard.
How'd they get here so fast?
I don't know.
Pull over, pull over.
Do you have what it takes to head into the heart of the storm? Check out NationalGuard.com.
Welcome back to Longfellow Middle School, where we have 8th grade volleyball. The matchup between the General Johnnie Wilson Eagles and your Longfellow Longhorns. And city matchup between the 2 middle schools. The 8th grade Longhorns are coached by Amanda Wilt, and the Johnnie Wilson Eagles are coached by Brianna Joyner. There seems to be some delay over here with the lineup, so that gives me a chance to this is Terry Trout here, along with Bob Schlenbaker here for WLCS TV 20, Lorain City Schools Television on Time Warner Cable, and also on Facebook and Twitter. You can follow us and get scoring updates, pictures, video. It's all right there on Facebook and Twitter. I asked the girls before, during the 7th grade match, if they'd write up a few things about themselves, something interesting that they'd like the city of Lorain to know about them. So starting over here with the, had a lot more of the Longfellow Longhorns get through. Emily, for Longfellow, Emily Leon. So that's her favorite sport is volleyball. She also plays softball and track and field. She plans to be a doctor one day or fly ships into space. I don't think, there's a little joke in there. Because if you want to fly ships in space, you're going to have to go to another country right now. But they're having a little bit of fun with some of the girls there. So serving it up there for Johnnie Wilson with his Ammons. First serve is a point as we start the game. So Johnnie Wilson is on your right, leading 1-0. Ammons serving. Longfellow is receiving here on the left. McCall received, send it right back over. Johnnie Wilson sent it back over. Here's McCall with a hit. It's going to go in the net. Point to Johnnie Wilson. 2 serving 0. Johnnie Wilson with the lead. Service error into the net. We'll give Longfellow the ball. And the serve. And we'll have Emily Leon go back to serve, who I just talked to you about. Emily's next serve's in. Hammond's just unable to pick it up. Ties the game up at 2. Leon serve, center court. It was picked up by Phillips, returned by Longfellow. Got some play at the net. Closely done. Off the net, unable to pick it up. Rodriguez, point to Longfellow. 3 serving 2. So Leon will serve it again. This will be her 3rd serve. After 3 straight points. Johnnie Wilson unable to control it. 4-2. Longfellow with the lead. Serves up. A nice setup, hitting it just a little bit deep with the hit attempt was Ariana Bell. Point to Longfellow. So they'll have 3 serving to 4. Johnnie Wilson. Sorry, that was a point to Johnnie Wilson. Rodriguez sends it in. Longfellow returns it. Point to Longfellow this time. So we'll have a sub in on Johnnie Wilson's side. Coming in to help receive serve will be Zariel Burks. Serving it up for Longfellow will be Alyssa McCall. Alyssa McCall's serve was short. Point to Johnnie Wilson, 4 serving 5. Jacqueline Santiago's serve goes out wide right. Point back to Longfellow, 6 serving 4. And we'll have Ariana Bell back to serve. Ariana's favorite subjects are science and math. Her favorite colors purple. She hopes to play volleyball in high school. And she also would like to own her own alpaca farm. Interesting. Lots of good wool from those alpacas. They're expensive. So with a point there for Longfellow, gives them a 7-4 lead. Bell serves from deep, way back by the wall. And you can see why, because as she puts her serve deep. You hit it that high of a toss. It's a little bit harder to control. So Ruiz put the serve in. Johnnie Wilson, or Longfellow wins the point. It'll be 8-5. Longfellow with the lead. And serving that was Hannah Addis. Johnnie Wilson with the point. And they'll have a substitution coming in to the match and serve the game here in set 2 will be Catherine Mills. Longfellow took the first set 25-11. Leading here in the second set 8-6. A little bit of a volley, how they were able to play it off of the ceiling there. Quick return by Longfellow. By Ruiz. By Johnnie Wilson. Longfellow was over there in the first set, so that's why I got used to it. But now Johnnie Wilson is over there, so they have the point. 7 serving 8. They climb back closer, and they tie it up with the 8 serve. So nice serve there by Catherine Mills. Longfellow looking to receive the serve here. They're trying to get the... So that service goes out. Gives the point back to Longfellow and the lead. So it'll be 9 serving 8. And we'll have Angelica Patterson back to serve. Angelica Patterson with the left-handed serve. Gets in short serve, back and forth real quick. Now they'll set it up. From the outside to the right side. Sally Francisco unable to make the play. Point to Johnny Wilson. Be 9-all. So a close game here in set number 2. Zariel Burks serves it in for the point. Johnny Wilson takes the lead, I believe their first lead, which will cause Coach Will for Longfellow to take a timeout. She doesn't want it to hit too far away from her squad. So Angelica Patterson for Longfellow, her favorite sport is volleyball. She wants to play her freshman year. Her favorite coach is Coach Wilt. I wonder if they all wrote that up, knowing that Coach Wilt might be reading these or listening or watching. But she wishes both teams good luck, and she wants to play middle blocker. It's a tough position. It's a quick moving position. Normally have some height to play that position. Next up for Longfellow, we have Sally Francisco. That's fun to say. Her favorite subject is math and science. And she hopes to play volleyball throughout high school. And in the future, she wants to be Sully in the Broadway musical Monsters, Inc. Even though they had a Broadway musical, Monsters, Inc. So Burks will get back into play here after timeout for Johnny Wilson. Johnny Wilson on the right side of the court. Longfellow on the left side. Point for Johnny Wilson. 11 serving 9. Burks with another left-handed serve. Oh, nice serve. Just skimmed the top of the net. It was a nice float action on it, which made it tough for Longfellow to get it up. So it'll be 12 serving 9. Burks with 3 service points. 4 points in a row for Johnny Wilson. Longfellow able to control this, sets up the middle hit. Point is good. So Emily Leon with the kill. Gives the service back to Longfellow. Back to serve for Longfellow is Sally Francisco. She'll serve it deep. Be picked up by Phillips and returned over. Goes out of bounds wide right. Point for Longfellow. Narrows the score 11-12. Longfellow fighting to get back into the lead. Sally will serve it up. Good serve. Deep to the right side. No return by Johnny Wilson. Ties it up, 12-all. So Francisco serve. Nice serve deep. Return right away by Ruiz. 3 hits on the Longfellow side, 1 hit on Johnny Wilson's side. Now they're setting up the outside hitter, which is Bell. Nice play here. Good defense to pick it back up. They'll set up Bell again on the outside. And trying to return, trying to attack the attack was Rodriguez. So the point goes over to Longfellow. So it'll be Rodriguez's 4th serve, 13 serve and 12. Set it nice. They serve it deep. Nice and tough for them, so it's 14-12 Longfellow. Mills in the back row. Gets the pass up, brings it to the net. No one's there ready to to set it up. So it'll be 15-12. Longfellow with the lead, which causes Coach Joyner to call a timeout. So I'll go back to the Longfellow players I haven't gotten to. Hannah Addis. Her favorite sport is volleyball, and she plans on doing all the yard work for Coach Wilt. I'm sure she'll appreciate it. Because I know Coach Wilt, and Coach Wilt's husband, well, he's a good guy. He's just busy with the football team, so I guess that's why they need to have Hannah come do the yard work. So Alyssa McCall, she like volleyball all day. That's all she's got to say. She cooks dinner for her coach every day. Wow. So the Wilts are being treated really well by this 8th grade volleyball team. As Rodriguez goes back to serve again. Leading 15-12. They get it up. The overpass goes over the net. Longfellow wasn't quite ready for it. So the point goes to Johnny Wilson. They'll go back to serve. Ammons with the serve. Point back to Longfellow with the service error. So Longfellow leads 16-13. Emily Leon's going to go back to serve for the Longhorns. Serve is up. It's over. To the back row, unable to play it was Phillips. So now we have 17-13. 17 serving to 13. Longfellow on your left, Johnny Wilson on your right. Phillips gets it over. They're set up the attack there. McCall was able to hit it, sent right back over. McCall with another chance. That attempt is into the net. Point to Johnny Wilson. Rodriguez back to serve. Larissa Rodriguez serves it in, picks it up, and it's going to be tight to the net. Francisco not ready for it. Point to Johnny Wilson. 15 serving 17. Here's the short serve. Received by Addis. And Addis with the attack. Hannah hits into the net. So now it's 16 serving 17. Longfellow doing a nice job setting it up. Just have a few hitting errors into the net. And with that service error by Rodriguez, the ball comes back to Longfellow. And they have an 18-16 lead with Alyssa McCall back to serve. So McCall puts it in play. Rodriguez in the back row, can't get it up. And we got 19-16. So before this game, quick, let me tell you about Michaela Cruz. She likes to play volleyball and softball. She loves spending time with her family and friends, Savannah Thomas and Ashley Metlica. I like to be myself and have fun. Mrs. Miller is her idol. I believe that's a reference into the principal, Christine Miller from Longfellow. Let's see, so what do we have? We had a... I was reading that, we had a ball go out of bounds, so Johnny Wilson got the point. And Della Howard's going to come in and serve. Howard in serve, short serve, able to get it up. Francisco sets it up for a nice attack out of the middle there by Addis. Addis sets it up for Patterson. Patterson sends it over. Back over here, we can set it up. Francisco to the right side this time, spreading the ball around the bell. It gets the kill. So point to Longfellow. They lead at 20-17. And Bell will go back to serve, but Ashley Metlica, she likes math and science. She mostly likes to do is play volleyball and play basketball. Her best friend is Michaela, and she likes to hang out with friends. And that ball hits the floor on Johnny Wilson's side. It's going to have Johnny Wilson calling a quick timeout as Longfellow takes a 21-17 lead. So I'll hit the last person there was for Longfellow is Evelyn Williams. Her favorite teacher is Mrs. Mackey. I wonder if Mrs. Mackey teaches science because her favorite subject is science. She enjoys volleyball, softball, and reading. Hopes to play volleyball in high school. And she wants, when she grows up, she wants to be Mrs. Wilt's best friend. This is Terry Trout here, WLCS TV 20, Lorain City Schools Television, along with Bob Schenbeckler, giving you some shots of a pretty good crowd here for the 8th grade volleyball match. Hey, sports fans, high school sports are back. With the excitement of football and volleyball, it's hard to choose what to watch. So turn your channel to WLCS TV 20 and watch them all. Win, lose, or draw, our kids give their best. Lorain School Employees Credit Union supports our schools. So visit them at 4459 Oberlin Avenue in Lorain. Or you can call them at 282-4600 as Bell goes back to serve. This is set 2. It's 21-17. Scoreboard does show 20. I've got 21. Never mind. So this is set number 2 with Longfellow taking the first one. So we'll see if they'll match up the book with the scoreboard. My unofficial book, I got 22-17. Scoreboard's still showing 21. I got this as Bell's 3rd serve, so it should be 22-17. Oh, we might get a little bonus action here. A little extra volleyball. Point to Johnnie Wilson, 18-22 I have, 21 on the scoreboard. That's a good serve. Serving that in is Odalis Ruiz. So now it's 19-21. We'll go with the scoreboard until they change it. That one was in, so now she's got 20-21. Ruiz with the serve. Longfellow sends it over on the second hit, and that's going to go out. She got to the line. She knew it was out. Could have used some help from her teammates to let her know that it was going to be out, but she knew where she was at. It was good awareness by Francisco. So 23, oh, I'm sorry. I guess we'll go with the scoreboard. We got 22-20. As Addis served it in. So 21 for Johnnie Wilson. In to serve, Catherine Mills. Down a point, 21-22. And a net service error will make it 23. 23-21 Longfellow. And Angelica Patterson, the left-handed serve in. So middle front, put right out of bounds. So Patterson gets the point. Longfellow now has the set and first match point. That should have been match point. Now they changed the scoreboard. Now they're looking at match point. Okay, that's what I thought. They put it up real quick. So Longfellow takes set number 2 and the match as they win it set 1, 25-11, and then they take set 2, 25-21 here at Longfellow Middle School. So Johnnie Wilson wins the 7th grade game. Longfellow wins the 8th grade game here at Longfellow Middle School, and they'll be back at it next week. They'll play again. I'm not sure if WLCS will be there, but I think they will be. So just like everything, you can catch it all here on Channel 20. You can also catch us on Facebook. Just search Lorain Schools TV 20, and you'll have links to scores, pictures, highlights, schedules, all here in Time Warner Cable Channel 20. So This is Terry Trout here with Bob Schenblaker saying good night, everyone.
This has been a production of Lorain City Schools TV 20 WLCS.
To purchase a high-quality copy of the program you just viewed, please call Lorain City Schools Television at 282-8400.